Are we live?
Are we live?
I think we're live.
Are we live? Yeah. Hello, everybody.
Hello!
This is Urs
This
from
is
Il Divo.
Urs.
And this is David from
I
Il
am
Divo.
David.
So we're 50% of Il Divo.
Semi-Devo.
Semi-Divo. And, well, we're here to talk about this big, new, first time ever, incredible, intense, intimate adventure we got coming up, which is the first Il Divo cruise.
Oh my gosh. Very, very exciting. We're going to go on a cruise on the Royal Caribbean. Very fancy boat. Fantastically luxurious environment. And you're going to get locked up with us for 4 days.
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
Exactly. And, well, fact is actually I've done one cruise in my life, and that was with Royal Caribbean, and I was coincidentally just about the same route, and I was very skeptical, and I absolutely loved it. I hope none of you is going to get seasick. I don't. I enjoy myself very much.
I've never been on a cruise, so this is brand new for me as well. So I love the water. I think it's going to be great. I do like boats in general. Never been locked up for 4 days on one though. But yeah, so what should we say about it? What do we know so far?
Well, we know so far that we're definitely going to do a concert, which is tailor-made for that cruise, which is different from everything we've done before.
Brand new show.
Absolutely.
Brand new show.
Yeah, and this is going to be in the theater of the cruise ship. It's going to be quite intimate. It's only going to be about 900 people in the audience, I think. So we're
Up
definitely
close
going to,
and personal.
Yeah, there's going to be more than one concert, definitely, to accommodate everyone. And further, we are on the ship, so we can't escape either. So we are
Not that we want to. We
Not
don't
that
want
we
to
want
escape. We love you.
But I'm not going to go on a cruise and lock myself up in my cabin, so you don't have to be afraid about that. So I'm going to enjoy these 4 nights and these 5 days, and I'm sure my dear friends will too. So there's going to be a lot of Il Divo to experience in that time, a lot of up close and personal interaction. We will be there and spending that time right there with you. And we got a lot of ideas about other stuff that we can do.
Yeah, it will be all 4. It won't just be the 2 of us. Yeah, we're
Carlos is still sleeping. He's jet lagged.
Yeah, batting around a lot of different ideas. There are not all of it may come to fruition. We're not sure, but we've been talking about the idea of maybe doing little mini solo concerts. We've been talking about the idea of creating, taking one of the evenings and having maybe a dance party where we'll dance with all of you all at once, and or maybe a theme party where maybe a costume ball, maybe
do aerobic classes or something.
Aerobic classes.
Or a cooking
Could
class.
do cooking class. We could get Sebastian is a very good chef.
Is that so?
It's what he says. And and I enjoy cooking as well. And
I enjoy eating.
He enjoys eating. You wouldn't know it by how you're looking good, very svelte.
I'm on a diet.
Yeah,
I got to get my cruise body ready.
I got to work on that. But yeah, so it's very exciting for us to be able to break out of the traditional Il Divo touring and to create a bespoke, tailor-made show for everyone to have a unique Il Divo experience. And so this is the idea, and we're going to have more information probably close to a month out before the cruise. We'll be able to have an actual itinerary of events and what we're actually going to be available for along the cruise. And what else?
Yeah, there's definitely going to be stuff like photo sessions as well, where everybody
gets up close and personal.
Yeah, the 1,900 people over 4 days, that should be doable. And and we keep working on everything, so just keep tuned into our social medias, into our web pages and everything, where we keep everything up to date as we develop things. We're very excited about this opportunity. And just to go back to the cruise in general, out of my experience, it is really incredible, because the Brilliance of the Sea is one of the top-end ships of the Royal Caribbean Cruise Line. So it's a very, very luxurious environment, and you know, all the meals, all the snacks, everything is included. And by meals, you eat in a dining room, you know, 3 times a day on the ship and that kind of stuff. And all the entertainment, all the pools, all the jacuzzis, you know, and all the special entertainment that we will provide, of course. It's absolutely fabulous.
I'm excited. Getting really excited.
Yeah. Now, shall we see if we got some questions from the people to answer?
Okay.
If you want to ask us anything, just shoot through. We'll see it on the
You can
screen.
see it down here on the thing. What do we got here? Seasickness. Worried about seasickness.
Well, I'm not.
Well, you're not.
I'm not.
I don't think I am. Like I said, I've not been on a cruise, but I don't get motion sickness. I love roller coasters, so maybe that'll help. I don't know about Carlos and Seb.
They're quite sensitive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a memory of one of the bus rides that we took from way back, almost 12 years ago at this point, from DC to New York.
Oh, nice.
And when we arrived, they did look a little green, but they got over it pretty quick. So hopefully that won't be an issue for them.
Yeah.
What else do we have? Your English has improved greatly. Us
Congratulations,
English. Oh,
David.
thank you very much. I think I read that wrong. I think it said our English has improved greatly. So I think that was someone. The comments go by so fast.
Well, the solo's released for purchase.
Ah, that's a good question.
Well, you know, I mean, we're all kind of, on our day off, we're not just sitting in our homes on the couch watching TV, you know, so we're all I don't know if you are.
I am.
He is, actually. Well, I'm too, actually.
Enjoy my
But still, no, we're all doing stuff, you know, and if we're going to do solo performances, and it's going to be, obviously, of the work we are doing now during this year and through the coming years in our solo career, so I would think so. There's going to be stuff available, definitely.
I would love to release it. I know that would take a tremendous amount of negotiation with, you know, the record company and all of that, but, you know, who's to say it wouldn't be, you know, possible? I don't know.
Yeah.
Of course, we know you're all going to take videos on the cruise anyways, and you're going to post them on the YouTube, so people are going to get to see our solo performances that way.
Oh yeah, somebody asked that actually about the cruise. For those people who can come, who don't have time, who can't afford it, you know, and there's only very limited space. It's 1,900 people on that cruise.
And the tickets actually are selling very fast.
Yeah.
So if you want to get on the ship with us, you're probably going to have to get in there. But I mean, there's definitely going to be. We're going to document everything. Well, not everything. Maybe we'll have to talk to Carlos about that. What's happening on that ship? But there's definitely going to be documentation of it, and we'll see. However much we enjoy it, however much you all enjoy it, and we'll see what we do with it. Probably we'll release a special somewhere, we'll release DVD footage somewhere. It's all here in the back. It's a good idea. I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah, no, definitely, definitely.
You might see me walking around with a camera.
Yeah. No, but definitely, even people who are not on the ship, we'll get you a good impression home into your living rooms. Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, people are asking a lot about new albums and new tours and new concert dates as well. When we come back to the UK, to Japan, to South America, and all that. We are working on that as well. We're thinking. We are actually at the very moment in LA, all of us having creative meetings. So it's all in very early stages, but I can just promise to the world and everybody that Il Divo is very excited, as much or more than ever, to just keep on doing what we love doing best, that is singing and singing together and create and release and perform great music. So I'm sure over the next year or two we'll be all over the world again with new repertoire, with a new tour. And again, just keep tuned in on ildivo.com and all our social medias, and you'll get the latest news of where we are with that. But we're gonna be there, out there again, and somewhere near you, definitely.
I love all the little hearts that go by.
Yeah, me too. Getting a lot of love and a lot of
that's so sweet. Thumbs and hearts. Oh, that's great.
Hermosos.
Let's get to another question here.
What impressions do you have from Belgrade? It's a long time ago.
Can you guarantee great weather? No.
No, but pretty much, yeah.
But we can guarantee great company.
Exactly. Very good. And good food.
Yep. Yeah. I'm looking forward to
great
that.
concerts. Great concerts.
Let's see, what else? It goes by so fast and a lot of it's in Spanish. My Spanish is still not that great.
Los amo. Yo también.
I have a 7-year-old boy who loves our music. Well, that's wonderful. It's always good to hear about the younger fans.
Yeah. Is somebody welcome to Florida for a greatest hits album? Something like that? Well, we started to cruise in Florida, yeah, and we haven't decided on the repertoire for the cruise yet, but it's gonna be definitely.
Oh, someone just said they just booked today. That's fantastic.
Congratulations! Looking forward to see you.
Yes, we're gonna see
we'll
you.
have a drink together.
Yep,
We'll have some frozen pina coladas together.
They were saying something about the pool. I didn't quite catch it. Something about swimming.
Will you be having dinner with the guests? I would suppose so.
I would assume so.
Yeah, definitely.
We have to eat too.
Yeah, and I enjoy that. Did I say that before?
You did. You did. No, I think that absolutely would have to be part of the entire experience. You know, we are going to be cruising with you. We're not just going to be sequestered in our rooms and locked up, you know, and only show up for the performances. No, we're going to be there. We're going to be enjoying it.
Yeah, somebody already asked, are you going to do more cruises?
Hey.
Yeah, keep up the enthusiasm.
Yeah.
We're going to see how much you are going to enjoy this. And if this is going to be successful for all of you, then yeah, it's definitely something we will do again in the future, maybe on a different route. Maybe, I mean, I've always loved to do a cruise in Europe on the Mediterranean, for example. Something like that would be envisageable. Fantastic.
Envisageable. Your English is getting better.
Thank you. I'm only talking Spanish these days.
I didn't even know that word.
It probably doesn't exist.
Well, it does now. All right. So what? Let's see. I miss you singing the old songs.
If I miss singing old 80s metal songs.
Oh.
I actually never sang these songs. It's not my voice type. But I love them. I still do. I've always thought we should do an Il Divo metal ballads album, but, well...
That's very directional.
That's very directional.
Very directional.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. If we get enough votes from you, and enough promises that you will actually come to concerts like that, but we need, like... couple of million to make it well.
Yeah, you gotta convince the big man, Mr. Cowell.
Exactly.
So you know,
yeah,
he's
really
the one who ultimately says, you know, let's do an album like this, let's do an album like that. We put in all of our suggestions, and
yeah.
But yeah, it's not entirely our decision.
Yeah. A lot of people are asking if we're gonna have dancers with us. Now on the cruise, definitely not.
No.
No. In the show, no.
No.
No, I think
I did not know that.
No, I think that's no. We want to make this a really very special, very intense, and very intimate Il Divo experience.
Maybe we can get you guys to be the dancers. We'll get you all up during La Vida Sin Amor finally.
Yeah, we can definitely do that.
Everybody up. Do a massive conga line around the pool.
Exactly.
Yeah, now we're talking. All right, I think a couple more questions.
Yeah, sure.
Here we go.
Public plays on the cruise. I didn't catch that one. That went too fast.
You have to write your questions small questions. Easy questions. Who decides the parts of a song that each of you sing? Who decides that? I do.
David. Next question. No, that's it's like it's always been like that. You know, we kind of have to decide that all together because quite often producers make suggestions and they sometimes do work and they sometimes don't because in the end nobody knows our individual voices as well as we do personally. So sometimes something might look good on paper and just doesn't sound right. And it has to do with a lot of factors. It has to do also with which voice follows up to the next one, and so on. So that's a very organic, a process which is very much in motion during a studio session. So it's not just going to be decided and then we go in and record. We do record our parts individual, but sorry, just close the low power mode.
Yeah, apparently we only have 10% battery left on the phone,
Yeah.
so I guess maybe now would be a good time to start wrapping it up.
Yeah, I think so. So yeah, thank you everybody a million times for joining us today here on this one. We're certainly gonna do more of this, preparing you for this big adventure coming up, preparing ourselves, and yeah, keep you up to date. And if you want to purchase tickets, and you should, then go on ildevocruise.com. Yeah,
It's backwards. Dang it.
yeah, that's
So when you watch this back, flip the screen.
ildevocruise.com. That's where you can purchase tickets. And that's where you'll get the latest updates of everything that we've mentioned, how we're developing all the entertainment of those 4 nights, 5 days, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So tune in again, stay tuned to our social medias, the individual ones, one of the band, and David is ambidextrous. You know what he's going to do now, huh? He's writing ildevocruise.com backwards. The things he does.
The things I do for all of you.
There you go.
It looks terrible. It looks like a third grader, but at least you can see that.
Fantastic.
All right.
All right.
Well, thanks for tuning in, and we hope to see you on the high seas.
Okay. Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Goodbye.